Welcome back guys to a new video. Now today's video is going to be a video I didn't think I was going to be making this early, but they've already been released, the version 258 patch notes for ARK Survival Evolved. I cannot wait to bring you this video guys, because we're going to be talking about everything that is coming out of version 258. And just to let you guys know, if you are watching this in the future, there is a chance that there'll be more stuff added to version 258. So if anything changes to the video I do today, I'll be doing updates on that, as you know, on new videos as time does go on. But anyway, if you guys do enjoy this video and you wouldn't mind dropping a like, that'd be great. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, if you're new to the channel too, that'd be great. Thank you for all the support you guys have been showing recently. We're getting close to 40,000 subscribers, which is fantastic, so thank you all for that. But apart from this, we're just going to get straight in with the video. Everything you see on these updates, guys, will all be coming to console as well. So if you are someone who plays on the console, like as their main thing, and you watch my videos, you guys should know that everything that I'm talking about will be on the console, console afterwards, but it usually takes about 2 more weeks than the PC. But apart from that, we're just going to move in straight into what is going to be coming out with this update, guys. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So version 258, the ETA is May the 30th, so not long away at all, which today's May the 6th, so not long away from May the 30th. So the new weapon is going to be coming out, which is a harpoon gun with version 258. I reckon this is going to be quite useful, but more for underwater creatures. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I'm not too sure, but obviously you can use it on land as well. But I'm going to be saying a harpoon gun is usually more for underwater creatures and stuff, by taking out megalodons and things like that. That's my kind of idea. I'm not too sure how big the harpoon gun's going to be, or you know, just anything to do with that. But right now we do not know that the new weapon is going to be the harpoon gun with version 258. So, as you can see, there are going to be 5 new dinos coming with the update version 258, guys, which is a big amount. Usually there's 3 or 4 in every update, but there's going to be 5 in this update, and there are some huge ones that so many people are going to be excited about. So, we're going to go through every dino that is coming with version 258 in this video. So the first one, as you'll be able to see on the screen right now, is the, I always just call it the hyena, because I can never say, you guys know I struggle with some of the words, and if people are saying it's not actually a hyena, but I just call it a hyena anyway. This guy's pretty awesome. It's not rideable, but it is tameable, and if you want to, I'm going to be bringing it anyway. When updates get released, new patch notes and stuff, when new dinos are going to be coming out, I do a separate video giving you guys all the information on these dinos. So I read through everything, and you can literally just watch the video going through every dino so you can prepare for it. So in these update videos, I just tell you that they're coming, and then in separate videos, I'll be going in depth into everything these guys do in game. So it is, obviously I'm going to explain it is tameable and not rideable. And what I know from these guys is they are always hunting in packs, so you can have a very deadly sort of little pack of hyenas type of thing, which is that. So I'm not even going to try and say the name. I know it's probably not even that hard compared to some of the other names, but yes, this one is going to be awesome. So the second dino that is going to be coming out with the update is, at least they helped me out here, is the Hesperornis. Hesperornis, I think I'm going to go with that. So it is going to be tameable. It's not going to be rideable, just to let you guys know that. And as I said in my next video, I'll be explaining if you want to know more about that, more about this. Looks like some sort of penguin bird lookalike thing. It is, from, as you can see from its dossier there, it's got eggs and things like that. So it's going to be interesting to find out a little bit more about this in a later on video. So the third one is a massive one, which I did do a video on separately, which is the, well, it's the relative of the T-Rex, and it is called the Uteranus. I think that's the right thing to say. It is tameable, but it is not rideable, but it's going to be awesome in the game because it's aggressive. It's meant to be like one of the most, a very, very dangerous dino come into the game, like a T-Rex mixed with some sort of like Therizino or something, but it is going to be so deadly. And you can see the different sizes of, you know, of things there, and it's sort of, I think it's in between the Carno and the T-Rex, if I'm not wrong, but it is going to be a real big thing. The only thing that people are going to be sad about is that you're not going to, you know, you obviously it's not going to be rideable. But if you'd like to know more about this guy, then you can scroll down to some of my old videos, and you will see this as a separate video where I go into all the information you need to know about this guy here. So the fourth dino that is going to be coming out of the update is the Megalina. I think that's right. So this is going to be tameable and rideable, and it's a carnivore. It looks like, yeah, it's a reptile, so it's going to be something similar, maybe around swamps or caves and things like that. From what I can see from here, you know, those type of reptiles always hang around by those sort of swampy areas. That's just my guess. But yes, as I said, it is going to be tameable and it is going to be rideable. So I'm very looking forward to this guy. Going to be coming out in the update. You know, it's even things like this where, you know, when I do my video explaining on this guy here, it's even things like that when you know, you actually miss out. If I don't do videos like that, you actually just miss out on how useful these guys, because a lot of people make a first impression on when they just see the dino for the first place. So they don't actually think about what these other things could be, and I've done that quite a lot in the past. But when you actually read into the information, which I will be doing for my next video, as I keep saying constantly, you know, it's going to be very useful. So the final dino that is going to be coming out with the version 258 is the Giant Sloth. I'm not even going to say its name because it says or Giant Sloth, so I think I'm allowed to call it the Giant Sloth. But yes, this is going to be coming out, and it is going to be tameable but not rideable. It's basically a cross, I wasn't meant to say this, but it's between an elephant and a bear because of the size of it, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be massive, guys, compared to you in the game. It's going to be another big one, which is what I think I quite like, because a lot of people, obviously, there's most of the dinos, a lot of the dinos are like, you know, sometimes, you know, the sort of the same size as just your character in the game, but having bigger ones in the game just make it the game for new people who are going to buy ARK when it does fully get released. It's going to be interesting to see what they think about it, because they're going to be their first time and they see these huge things walking around. It's going to be interesting. So they're the 5 dinos that are going to be coming out with the PC update. They're going to be massive, huge ones in there. If I were to rate the the ones that I'm most excited for, obviously I'm excited for all of them, but it's got to be this guy and it's got to be the hyenas. I'm really looking forward to. So I can't wait to bring you guys the information into them. You know, make it a separate video talking everything you need to know about them. But apart from that, I'm going to be going straight back into it, which is going to be, there's going to be 2 new hairstyles coming with the update as well, which is going to be a bunch of hairstyles. They're just adding in all the different types right now, and just massive optimizations with the game, which, as you know, looking on a page, you're probably thinking, okay, just optimizations, but this is a huge thing. Memory reductions, texture memory, you know, loads of different optimizations, performance gains, you know, threading improvements, various bugs fixing as well, you know, that's the extra one. So lots of bugs fixed, so many improvements, and they're just going to be constantly doing this on and on and on and on until, you know, until the game's perfect. Like when you play a normal game, let's say, like, you know, just any professional game that gets released, it's just, I'm going to go for anyone like Just Cause 3 or something like that. I know that's so random, but that was the first thing that came to my mind. When you're playing that, you don't have, obviously you might have an odd glitch or something, but you don't have like lag and things like that, or many bugs. So when it has to be, when, you know, they're making sure they're working it until it's the most perfect they can then, that it is, until they can bring it out. So it does say more notes to come, so there's more likely going to be things added in throughout the month. So whenever things do change, I will do a video on that, so don't worry. I've actually got another thing here as well, which is talking about ARK version 257, how everyone thought that this was going to be the end of ARK and the last update. Like, when I mean the end of ARK, I mean to do with updates and stuff. And apparently that's not true, and that's not the true ending. Ascension is not the true, it's not even close, but the actual true ending will be coming very soon, and he said that it'll be glorious. So it's going to be a great ending, and I don't mean an ending to say goodbye to the game. I mean an ending to actually sort of end off, you know, ending to go into the full game. So there's still going to be, if you're someone who's worried there's not going to be updates and stuff, there's still going to be constant updates. Think of games like Call of Duty, they're bringing out updates all the time. It's just that they won't be in the same structure as they are right now, with adding in loads of dinos and adding in, because they probably will add in, you know, more dinos as time goes on. Like, they will. Like, I'm saying that for 100%, like, well, 99.9%, I definitely think they'll still add in dinos, but it won't be on a constant like sort of cycle, monthly, like it has been. Because you know other games like Rainbow Six Siege, they bring out updates, but that's, you know, every sort of 4 months and things like that. So that's how ARK will probably end up being once it's fully ready. But anyway, that has been the video, guys, talking about version 258 for the PC. It's going to be awesome, so much to come. As I did say, I've got loads of videos planned for, you know, version 257. You're going to see Ascension. You're going to see all the new dinos that came out of that. So if you do need any help, then, you know, that's what I'm here for, making all the videos for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you'd like to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, the links are always in the description down below. Lots of you guys have been doing that recently, which is awesome. You're asking me lots of questions and everything like that. So I hope it does help you well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support you're putting onto the channel right now. And I'll see you guys in a video very soon. See you guys later.